Imam Sikander, you once mentioned the keyword or the word synergy as a keyword or as a key to the success of Kanata Muslim Association's fundraising. Can you talk a bit about that and what exactly you meant?
Sure. When we talk about synergy, we're really talking about different pieces coming together and sort of functioning, working together as a type of well-oiled machine that is moving towards one purpose. When we look at an organization, when we look at a community, a masjid as an example, I mean, first of all, you look at what the mission of the organization is, what the mission of the masjid is. Most of the time it's, to serve Islam, to serve the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to serve the needs of the Muslim community. And that's great. But, what we want though is we want, all the pieces that are involved in delivering that mission to be working so well together that they present a solid case for support, right? So essentially, we know that, donors, for example, or let's go back a step. We know that donations are required for most organizations in order for the organization to fulfill their mission. If the donations dry up, if they're not coming in, there's going to be a serious problem with delivering the mission of the organization. So therefore, donations and donors are of critical importance. Now the question is, what is it that the donors actually want from the organization? Now there's a fine line here because on the one hand, you want to be fulfilling the mission of the organization. At the same time, you sort of want to do it in a way that is that gives trust to the donors, or in a way that sort of satisfies the donors. But at the same time, you don't want to be dictated by the donors, because the donors are to be supporting the organization as a mission, and not the other way around. So when we talk about synergy, we talk about bringing in all those different elements and presenting them in a way that just by looking at the organization, there's a solid case for support. So programming, decisions, communication, advertising, all of that coming together in a way that puts the donor at the forefront, right? So that everything is being done and communicated in a way that aligns with the mission of the organization and all of its stakeholders, but also is being done with fundraising in mind. But I don't want anyone to get me wrong. It's not like we're just doing things because we want to fundraise, but we're doing things in a way that helps us fundraise.
Jazakallah khairan. And so this all synchronous and all unified messaging across the whole organization. It's in all of its communication is important. It all feeds into the message or the goal of this organization, and at the same time to fulfill. I mean, in the case of masajid, people want, and it also fulfills their deen, they want to see the masjid thrive, they want to see it servicing, they want to see people being able to pray and the youth going there. So it all fits in, and that's what's important, I guess, to communicate. Jazakumullah khair, Imam Sikander.